Okay, we probably should call this good, though.
I thought we were just going to cut it.
We still have to do the intro and outro, genius.
You don't have to. No, we're going.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so...
Hi, welcome back.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, with this new computer, we don't have to worry about stuff breaking. So okay, let's see what I want.
Outdoors, pretty shiny lights in a tree.
I kind of need some creativity just because it's kind of low. I'm going to go auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had decided to give you a figurative blowjob.
Wow. I love to see Ryan actually dress up like
your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. I'm going to keep my stats like it's balanced.
God damn, I signed up for this play because I knew I could fill out these costumes like a goddess. But now I'm starting to think, I might actually hate acting, which is weird because I love lying.
Then that's your fucking problem, Vera. You shouldn't be lying, you should be living truthfully, under imaginary circumstances. No. What? You think I don't know about acting? I have hidden depths, you know. My life isn't all about punching and arson. It's just mostly those things. Look, you're an assassin, right? You just need to think of the best ransom to assassinate someone. Oh, you know exactly what that is. Because nobody's paying you not to. No reason at all. Everyone is rotten and deserves to die.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I think you're fine either way. Besides your creativity fun, those are the only ones that are actually low.
This is probably bold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you're right. Everyone is awful. I'm just thinking about all the people I wish would die. There are so many. Every dude who's ever sent me dick pics, Crazy Martin the werebear janitor when he busts me for breaking rules, anyone who wears socks with sandals.
That's definitely me.
Yeah, fuck those people. Channel all that sweet hatred, and maybe we won't totally bomb up there. Time to run lines with feeling.
And murder.
Fuck yeah, murder! I'll go get my acting knife. But not really, right? You hope not, really. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. Alright,
it's my turn to go to the potty room.
No! My bathroom!
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority.
Dang it!
But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are, and for the rest of eternity, you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck." And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes.
Oh, shit.
What a wall! A deep voice resonates from within the wall and says, "Well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold." And then you gain 2 bold. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you.
I like it.
Later, you see Polly floating around, her ghostly glow less ghastly than usual.
Hey, Garnet. I'm just hovering a little low today. Everyone seems so hyped about love. And I love being hyped, but I'm not really sure how this love thing works, you know? I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party and felt this strange magic. My temperature rose. I felt even floatier than usual. Everything was so bright and beautiful. I was ecstatic. But then I remembered that I had taken literally ecstasy, so it was probably just that. Classic mistake, am I right? I had some pretty good highs, but they say being in love is the greatest high of all. The next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love? Or float in love, since gravity doesn't actually affect me.
Oh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person, but you like Polly just too much to not help her, despite the consequences.
Oh, that's so deep.
Scientifically speaking, people fall in love faster when afraid to do something fun with them, like getting stabbed. Stare deeply into the eyes for 14 hours.
Oh my goodness! One of them. Okay, the stab one.
She can't get stabbed though. Is the problem.
I was gonna say the only problem you're going to run into is if it requires charm.
Yeah, you have no charm. I would have to say the first one because I feel like the second one might be charm.
Yeah, that seems more charming. Okay, let's go with top one.
If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
Smart.
God, I'm smart.
OMG, great point. I love science. I mean, I don't, but I love it when it gets me drugs or gets me laid. Loved, not laid. Loved, in love.
With that, Polly disappears, literally, to begin her quest for the terror that is love. She kisses up to you a few days later.
Hey, so I went on a Tinder date the other night with this super cute humanoid. and I took him to Getting Stabbed Party, just like you suggested.
No.
It was awesome. He was so terrified. It was like each time a knife entered him, he got more scared and more in love with me. Then the date continued because he bled out and died and became a ghost. So we had even more in common.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm over it now, obviously, but I'm pretty sure I was in love for like 15 whole minutes.
Oh my Jesus.
Next time, I'm going to try and work my way up to 25.
Polly in love for 25 minutes. Maybe the next time it'll be with you. Maybe it'll even make it to 50 minutes or eternity. Either way, you've opened up Polly's heart, metaphorically, to love and gain +2 charm and +1 support in the
You
process.
needed more charm. Well, let's see. My bathroom's gone, where I always go. So I guess I'm going to go. What am I even hurting on? Because besides money,
For the most part, your lowest thing is smarts or money.
I guess I'll do smarts.
You can't.
Oh.
It's a shop. So, I mean, unless you want to go to the shop, but...
Money time. Money time.
Is library? What's library?
Library is money.
I guess I'll do.
Something?
I guess I'll go to the gym.
Jim?
Yeah.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn! You know how to win over people. You're getting +2 charm.
Oh my god.
Later, you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing.
Scott!
Intergalactic lions have broken through space to
Dang it.
devour one of the smaller, weaker students.
I wanted to be Scott!
No, wait, it's just a wolf pack. Because it couldn't be. It could have meant two things.
Oh Jesus.
Do you want to
be
use
the-
his voice?
For the last time, is this a bromance or a bro-trism brusque? I butchered that.
Broski. You're my teammates and my family. I'm not trying to be a bad Scott, but...
This is the 3rd month in a row you've missed our full moon bro down.
Don't be such a girl.
He is. Okay. We got together and practiced a wolf pyramid and then helped each other inject sheep
Oh
steroids.
Jesus.
We played flip cup with lamb's blood spiked with natty ice.
That all sounds really nice, but I already had plans and I didn't want to let people down.
Bro, you're a wolf. Are you with the wolf pack or are you with these other monsters? Or those other monsters? Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You're one of those other monsters. You better do something.
Let me teach you a new game, extremely long distance fetch. Guys. On the inside, aren't we all wolves?
Oh shit, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
Oh, crap.
Ah.
Which one would be smarts? Because smarts is my least one.
I don't...
I'd say the bottom one's more
Well,
intelligent.
I don't even know if any of them would be smarts, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm making sure.
I don't think either one of them was really smart.
I don't know which one I want to do.
I mean, the bottom one might come close, but I just like how I made the guy seem very, very feminine.
Barely. Okay, let's do long distance fetch.
Oh boy.
Please don't hurt me. Okay, cool.
Creative. Bro, really? You think a little game of fetch is really going to work on this?
Because we love fetch.
Scott, not now, bro. We play it cool. Play it cool. You hold up the headless kitten squeaky toy you always keep on hand just in case. Then using everything you've learned in Portal, the class, not you open an interdimensional rift. It's so squeaky. Oh man, broski, the squeakiest. Such a squeaky little kitten, bro. You hurl the toy into the portal and the entire wolf pack dives in after without a second thought.
Oh man, the portal closed. I wanted to catch the squeaky toy. I hope they'll be home in time for sports practice.
They will be. These rifts in space-time last about as long as Scott's attention span. But they'll be distracted enough to leave Scott alone with you. Time for some quality bonding. You get +2 charm.
I need
+1 smart.
Fitness.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, choose an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the
Teacher.
rest of the player orders decide how based on how funny a TV show called America's Next Teacher would be. Jesus.
No, I lost again. No.
And it's in the lunchroom too, the worst.
No. Please let Scott be above. No, he's with Polly again.
Alright, oh, it's both my characters. Okay. No sooner have you sat down at Damien and Miranda's table Then a haunting melody fills the ale.
Air.
What did I just say?
Ale.
It is a melody of cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of a supple bovine
Teeth?
teat. The song of the ice cream wizard. He's here. He's here. I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like. Oh goodness, the ice cream wizard only comes but once per solstice, during the hour of the ascendant pancake. You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with dish shit magic painting on the side. Okay, so many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate broomstick? What about a fear of death, a frozen cobra, berserker berry blitz?
Oh, I'll do the berry blitz.
The wizard's frozen treats inevitably turned me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which to try? If only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced. Try those sugar-basted Prince lips. Beat him up and take all his ice cream.
Beat him up and take all the ice cream!
How boorish. Did someone say boorish? No, I said boorish, as in lacking social... I see. You did not mishear me after all, but we're simply looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Joke's on you, Miranda. I'm never looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Look at all this ice cream I got. This one lets you breathe underwater, and this one licks you. You renegade, you thief. I got some super sugar-basted Prince lips. My reservation suddenly seemed to have vanished. Good, because I want to try this popsicle. The stick is supposed to reveal how I'm going to die. Huh? Who knew my death would involve so many bottlenose dolphins? To celebrate the ice cream heist, the alien takes you to the beach and doesn't even try to drown you.
Oh, wow, that's romantic.
How sweet.
I know where this is going.
Sorry, bro. Yeah, I gotta sit with Polly.
I did it to you
You
earlier.
approach Scott and Polly's table to find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting.
Oh no.
Thanks, Broseph.
What?
Is it Broseph?
Think.
Thank Broseph. You're here, bro. Come on, join our huddle. Maybe you're curious about our huge pile of jelly jam, gelatinous dessert cups. Well, wonder no more. Gelatinous? Whatever.
Dessert cups.
Well, wonder no more. We're going for the jelly prize.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna win it. If we collect the foil cover of 100 jelly desserts, we will be the lucky winners of one free jelly dessert. But right now, we're stuck. We only got 99. That means we need one more, Scott. We need one more. We need one more.
You give them your jelly dessert, but you already threw it at the bird person you hate. Guess you've got to make a choice.
Steal the final jelly dessert from the jelly dessert factory. Make like a puppy dog and beg. All things are sweeter when achieved through pity.
I'm guessing the top one is most likely
Yeah. Let's go top.
Polly. Okay.
But isn't stealing wrong? No, Scott. That's a myth, like hangovers and the afterlife. But if the afterlife isn't real, why are you a ghost? There's no time for metaphysics, Scott. We got a heist to plan. No, Coach says stealing is wrong, unless you are stealing a ball, or a base, or victory from the jaws of defeat. Actually, it seems like a sports is mostly about stealing. Well, that settles it. Time for stealing.
One fuck bus, one real
One
woolly...
fake bus.
Whatever. One fake bus, one real woolly mammoth, and a brutal running gun battle. You finally secure one illicit jelly cup, sure, which you turn in along with your 99 other jelly cups for one free jelly cup.
Perfect.
Scott is too upset by all the violence, so you split your free jelly cup with Polly. Worth it. Whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck bus would have been better.
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree.
Which one helps with stats and which one helps with...
To be fair, knowing Polly, it could have possibly said fuck
I'm
bus.
just gonna do stats.
Stats? Okay,
Yeah.
You approach your chosen table to find it already mostly taken up by the coven. They're huddled around some kind of glowing artifact. Who wants to be the coven?
Ooh, me.
Okay.
But we only get one wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. Hope you already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with a mini fridge and foosball table. Faith is argued just as fervently for world peace. But as the leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that will instantly slay this season's big bad and...
Hope and Faith immediately object to Joy calling herself the leader, and the three soon develop into a shouting match, or devolve. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do. You rub the lamp, release the genie, and wish for...
A machine that can successfully reheat french fries.
Dope.
I'm doing the machine.
Wish granted, booms the genie, and you find yourself the proud owner of a brand new Fry Lord French Fry reheating super system.
I'm sorry, having a thing that would
Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness.
We didn't brave the fire lakes of Lower Wraith, the two-headed snake of Serpentia, and the accountants of Babylon just so you could have hot
I
fries.
think it was Lower Wraith.
Oh, who cares?
But the Coven quickly changed their tunes when they taste the hot fries fresh out of your Fry Lord.
Bruh, if they could ever. They're so crisp! Neither rubbery nor soggy. This is powerful sorcery indeed!
Oh yeah.
We were so focused on defeating the big bad that we forgot about an even greater evil. Suboptimal fry consistency. Thank you. Thank you for teaching us the error of our ways.
Oh my goodness.
You reheat everybody's cafeteria fries for them, and you all have a fry party. For your contributions to fry competition, plus for fun.
Yay! Reheatable french fries!
Alright, choose a movie, say your choice out loud.
Pinocchio!
Pixel. Player will decide based on how bizarre an action figure based on the selected movie would be. How would you do
This
a...
would be weird.
Mine was Pinocchio.
Oh, that'd be just creepy. That would just be creepy.
Do we just want to hit random or actually?
Random.
Okay.
It's just fun.
No.
I'm
Yes!
last for once.
And I get to be first? Me?
Yes.
Little old me? I'm gonna go outdoors.
Okay, because this is our last go, so...
Yep. Oh.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy.
Woo!
You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people.
Jesus.
Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
Woo!
You got fun 16.
That's right.
But none of that matters. You're late to meet Polly for more party experiments.
Damn it.
Alright, our research is progressing well so far, but we've got very limited sample size. I need to know that we can make any party the best, not just some parties. So tomorrow morning, we're gonna crash a funeral.
Oh, no.
If we can make that fun, we can make anything fun. So brainstorm time, how can we put the fun back in funeral?
Oh, dear God. Possess the body of the deceased, bringing him back for one last party, or a bouncy castle. Oh, dear God.
To be fair, if you pick Bouncy Castle, that's most likely the fun one.
Yeah,
That's most
let's do
likely
bouncy castle. That seems more fun anyway.
Oh,
Creative?
that's so creative.
It failed!
That's
You failed
nice.
it.
I would have done the first one because the
I
first
would
one
have thought it
sounds...
would have been
No,
fun.
the
Bouncy
first one sounds
castle.
more like
Yeah.
fun, to be honest, because when you
Oh,
think
well.
about it...
You tried. Later
I'm
that night,
sorry.
you follow the procession of weeping mourners into the cathedral. The pallbearers lay the coffin on the dais. Or at least they try to. As soon as they set it down, it starts bouncing around the room. The lid flaps open, exposing the corpse's sallow face and lifeless eyes.
Dope.
Hey, why is everyone screaming? This was my friend's awesome
Oh,
idea.
thanks, Polly.
You remind her that you suggested a bouncy castle.
Really? I thought you said bouncy coffin. You gotta learn to enunciate. That's
You
not.
sh-
When I'm drunk.
Somehow this still ends up being your fault. The mourners even make you chase down the
Oh,
bouncy
sad.
castle.
Oh!
You lose
I feel like I would have done the possess the body one in my... Because I feel like that would have been fun.
I'm not really hurting on fun still, to be
Yeah, I was gonna say,
honest.
it didn't really hurt her that much.
I'm going to my bathroom.
Well, I'm sure you are. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect...
Like, no authority.
While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold. You would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands.
Jesus.
That monstrous act would surely give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep plus 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. After that, it's time for the most important part of school. Visiting Scott's kingdom of furry animals as promised.
Yes.
When you get to the forest, you find that most of the trees have been decorated with beautiful intricately drawn pictures
Oh, dear.
of an even more muscular than life Scott having various kinds of sex with various different kinds of giant furry animals.
Brian, my royal advisor, here to royally advise me while I sit on my Scott throne and rule over my Scott friends. Are these sweet little furry forest creatures devoted to me? It makes my tail wag with joy.
It is at this point that one of the sweet little furry forest creatures' giant head falls off, revealing a very startly looking mummy. Yep, Vera called it. Bunch of kinky furry people doing furry stuff in the woods.
Oh no, what just happened? Is he hurt? Is my little panda friend hurt? Or was my panda friend never a panda friend at all?
Oh, no. Scott will not be losing his pure joy innocence over some
No,
furry,
Scott.
shitty costuming skills. Not on your watch, not today, you think quickly.
You know how deer shed their antlers and they grow back? Talking furry forest creatures on their heads.
Oh, God.
Scott, that panda must have been a cursed prince, and now you've turned him back into a person.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know what to choose.
I don't...
I have no clue, dude.
One of them, the first one sounds like smarts, and the second one sounds like creativity.
Sure.
I'll do the second one.
Sure.
It's charming. I don't care.
Oh gosh, go on. One more.
I've heard about those kind of curses before,
Have you now?
and I broke the spell with my love for my furry friends. As their king, of course, I don't love them in that way. They draw me loving them. They are very interesting pictures, though. Thanks for helping me out, Brian. I guess I love you too, in a way. Wink.
And you guess you love him too, and you love gaining +2 fun and +1 smart.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, let's see. What am I low on?
Fun, but fun's already been
Money.
taken.
Yeah.
To be honest, if you play the game right, if you don't have a person that needs money, excuse me.
Yeah, I was gonna say realize and boldness still. That day, epic dodgeball match. takes
Why do
place.
you have problems with dodgeball?
I don't know. Every time. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. One unexpected twist. You gain +10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you'd be lucky if you could do anything with that. And +2 charm. You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you. And you see Damien walking down the aisle, hallway towards you. Yo, so listen, don't be uncool about this or make it a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad. Like, maybe even as rad as I am. So I thought it might be sweet if we could, do some crime
Oh
together.
my god.
Would you be into that? I mean, could you even fucking handle that? Yes, of course you could, and would, and should. What kind of crime are you into these days? Quick, suggest the most badass and romantic crime for an excellent date with Damien. Tax fraud and light treason.
No.
Dinner and a movie, only the dinner is arson, the movie is also arson.
Arson.
Arson!
Arson and arson? Sounds like my kind of night! Damien picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blush and happily accept. You smile merrily as Damien pulls you out of your chair chair for you and then sets it on fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you before setting both menus on fire.
Nice.
After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtily scrabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check as the flames rage high up all around you. Ready to head out for more arson? Heck yeah, you are. The two of you head to a movie immediately, setting your tick stubs on fire. You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. You talk through the previews as the flames leap higher and higher, bathing you in a romantic glow.
Wow.
It's the hottest date of all time in so many
many
ways. Hey, I had a really nice time tonight. The only thing better than the arson was the more arson. Is he actually blushing, or is that just the heat from all of the so much arson? OMFG. This date was literally fire, but no, like actually literally fire. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Jesus Christ.
No.
Out of
The
everyone...
Monster Prom draws near. Who do you want to ask?
Polly.
Polly?
I'm so afraid because of the last thing you did.
Yeah, that last thing may have bugged you. All
Oh,
right.
you know I'm going with Scott.
We stuck to the left side of the board, ladies and gentlemen.
Damien.
He's my favorite character in the whole thing because his lines crack me up
I
so
know,
much.
right?
You finally plug up your courage and ask your
no,
beloved to go to
no,
the
no,
monster.
no.
What? Not
Nah.
a chance
Wow.
in the world, darling.
Man, I did parties for
Poor
you.
life choices is how I died. So now I can tell a poor afterlife choice when I see it. And Boo, you're a big one.
Bitch,
The
what?
shame of your constant failures. It was so great that you secluded yourself in your room for years and officially started dating your own pillow.
Oh.
Waifu life forever. You finally
why-
plug your courage and ask your beloved to go to
I'm
Monster
gonna be the
Prom
only one
with
who
you.
doesn't get a date. Ugh.
Wait, why was
Prom
mine
with you?
last?
I have no idea. You dumb fuck. That's a fucking great idea. Are you some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to prom. Prom was great.
Oh, you got this
You
normal
crushed your
ending.
limo into the wall of the school, and it was the best entrance ever. Everyone had a great time dancing under the lovely light of a car fire. Alright.
Prom? I'm not sure, bro. I have a kingdom to rule, and attending prom doesn't seem very responsible as a ruler. I don't know about history. Maybe some other king or queen has stopped ruling their kingdom to attend prom. I should check. I mean, I think you're the person I trust the most, and I love going to prom with you. But my kingdom! Sometimes a good teammate has to make sacrifices for the team. You know, the teammate is me, and the team is my kingdom. Oh, and the sacrifice is not going with you to prom. What? I truly am sorry. Sometimes there's not enough space and one Scott for both ruling a kingdom. I love you. Bye.
No, and love.
Oh, and love. Bye. What?
Scott leaves and you swear you saw a manly tear running down his cheek. It's okay, you started all this to seduce Scott, but now you put more value on his happiness and on his pursuit of a career as king of a totally fake kingdom.
Oh.
You stay by his side as the best furry consular that has never existed. Your relationship with Scott strengthens, and in the end, his kingdom sees that. Scott through his kingdom and love weren't
Scott thought.
thought his kingdom and love weren't compatible, yet it seems to be quite the opposite. Scott's subject started drawing lots of suggestive art pieces depicting the two of you. Facing that explicit art made you rethink the nature of your relationship, and it ended up being closer to all that. And as that
Oh, so I got a special ending.
Damn.
Oh, sweet!
Most likely to marry a zebra.
The world is just a canvas for you to set up.
Wait, I think you got the Scott secret ending.
I did. I got
Yeah.
Scott's secret. I think there's more secret endings for
There
each
are.
person. But
Well, that was
cool.
fun.
I got a secret ending.
Yeah, I
Sweet.
think
I
that
like
last
it.
thing with Polly
Well,
is what fucked you over.
I
with that
think
last
that's
Should
one.
have just
why-
went with Vera anyway. She was the cuter one.
Yeah, the thing is, though, I think how it works is whatever person you pick in that quiz is the one that constantly pops up
Yeah.
for you.
And it's
And
really hard to
technically you picked
switch.
Polly,
Yeah, it's really
and
hard to
yeah.
switch to a different person because we've noticed that one time when we tried
Yeah.
doing it. But yeah,
Alright, well, that's where we're going to call this episode of Monster Prom here. If you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all for our next video. See ya!
laters.
Bye.